Hey, YouTube family and friends, it's 6 a.m. here in Utah, coming at you with one video a day. It's your girl, it's Amadora Willis here. Today is Saturday, January 29th, and today I'm talking about Survivor Saturday. Hey! Yes, I'm a survivor. I'm gonna keep surviving, right? I know we all have had our own trials, and I'm just here to talk about my own. And I know that we're all going through different things in our life because that's what we need to prepare ourselves. But good news, we all have 100% success rate on our bad days. Give it up. We can do hard things. Like if you don't follow me on Facebook, I like put out a super vulnerable post. You know, back in high school, I never really understood myself. I started acting out, looking for love in all the wrong places, but those were my choices. Um, and, I'm still kind of nervous to say this out loud, but, I finally understood myself that I had just picked up these really unhealthy coping skills from some of the trials that I had to go through. So when I was a kid, I was like abused for 12 years sexually by someone that lived in our household. And like, I just never understood myself in our culture where we never talked about things. Like, that was so taboo. Like, when finally I was able to go and talk to my sister about it, and she went and talked to my mom about it, my mom came and asked me, like, hey, is this going on? I was crying to her and I said, yes. And she's like, I'm so sorry. I will make sure it will stop. Like that, it stopped. And I was so blessed when we moved to Samoa. I was just like, oh, yes, move, new life, starting fresh, perfect. Things stopped. I was just thought, like, boom, I'm going to be living my life one hundo. But the demons just stayed inside of me. I never was able to express myself. I was never able to learn how to go through those feelings. I never learned to even like acknowledge them. I was just kind of learn like I just just picked up these nonverbal cues that I just suppress it and I just avoid it and just out of sight, out of mind. But it does not work like that. Like if you're going through hard times right now, please, you are not alone. I had also like for several years now, for the last 5 of my pregnancies, have also suffered with postpartum and anxiety and just those negative thinking patterns. But, during those times when I never asked for help, I felt so alone. Once it became knowledge that came to my awareness and I was able to talk about it, there are so many people in this world, and there are so many people before me and, unfortunately after me, that will be going through these similar situations. You are not alone. There are crisis helpline numbers, there are loving family members, there are church members. Like, please, if you need help, ask for it. No one is a mind reader. It's your responsibility to ask for the help that you need. And please, please feel comfortable with asking, because when you ask, you shall receive. And if you don't ask, like, I know it's been a struggle. I've dealt with that lesson too, of not asking. Even Heavenly Father, just feeling unworthy, like, oh no, I can't ask that, or I'm asking too much, or I'm an inconvenience. No, Heavenly Father sends people and resources into our lives because you are loved. Like, your worth is of great worth. Like, you don't have to do anything. You don't have to do great acts. You don't have to, like, you can make poor decisions. You can do anything that you want, because that doesn't change your worth. We are spiritual beings having a human experience. So, whatever our experience is right now, that doesn't change our divine nature, that we are spiritual beings, sons and daughters of a loving Heavenly Father who love us. We are destined to be kings and queens and rulers. And so, like, um, those are things that I needed to know of. This this is probably not the video I'm gonna post.